for Marcina. Sheik is so quick. Sheik's able to do a very good job with those edge guarding and just winning neutral and not letting you land. So we'll see what happens here. It looks like we're starting off an FD. Again, debatably Sheik's best stage.
All right, so already starting out with the needle charge, setting a precedent for how this match is going to go. All right, a lot of shielding and short hops coming in from Mystery, but still, I mean, controlling the space that he has, but he's still taking this little chip damage. But his opening has finally come 17% plus a Dancing Blade. Has him at the ledge. What do you think the keys are for Mr. E, though, in this matchup?
Mystery definitely needs to play patient. He needs to know when he can find his openings, when he can really trade, or even just outrange Sheik's attacks and able to get something going for himself. Right now, doing a very good job with that, not overextending at all, as you see, just standing right outside of his critical range with those nairs, and kind of forcing Nam to overextend. Well, we're not now getting a good amount of fairs, forcing Mystery off stage, trying to fight his way back onto the stage with those nairs, and was afraid of an edge guard, so did that early up B.
1, 2. Oh, almost gets a low one.
1, 2, and buckle my shoe, but let's see.
Oh, and another down air. Tri-State. Where y'all learn to dare like that?
No, like the Boston Nairs, Jeb and Wadi. No, it's the
Tri-State dares, man.
And
I thought y'all were up north,
and
but
they
maybe
dare
that's
us
why.
to challenge them on that.
Literally looking down on our region, looking down on Michigan. It don't matter. Like,
and it's funny. It's ironic because they dare you to either go in that risky situation, air dodge in there, because they will call you out specifically with that move.
But no, I'm not doing too terrible. 105, almost getting the vanish, still clipping Mystery.
And I always thought that tech with the vanish always looked so cool. All right.
1, 2, almost getting the up smash, but that ain't Puppy.
I don't know, man. Puppy was kind of off with those up smashes, man.
He doesn't. He's getting older, man. Less and less he's getting those young god reactions. But his neutral game's getting a little more mature.
Ooh, up tilt. Actually almost killed, ironically. And trying to get that falling in the air into a jab. Maybe he would have been able to get a forward smash out of that as well.
Oh, but
getting
speaking
the
of
jab
forward
and the forward smash that time.
Yeah. A 2-stock to set a precedent for this game 1. Best of 3 in this loser semis. Nam, he's been doing so well to make it this far, but that was convincing.
No, that was very convincing. And like I said, only Grant is best of 5, so let's see if Nam has what it takes to adapt in this last game, because this could be his last game of the whole tournament.
Yep.
See what he has to prove here.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. Final Destination was extremely interesting. We weren't seeing some of the extensions that we saw from Nam earlier.
I feel like needles would have been more of a factor. I feel like he was trying to find his way in a little bit too much there. Try playing around with those needles, mixing it up, playing the hot and cold game.
What's funny is he was doing it pretty well towards the first 30 seconds of the match.
Yeah, and then he got kind of, a little bit too in his face. But now we're seeing the needle start off already at the start of the match. And finding his opening as well. Let's see how far he can take it. Getting the re-grab, 39%. Okay, and now that it seems like Mr. E is kind of a little bit on the edge here with his 53%.
Oh, aerial side Bs, clanking with it. Nice get-up attack.
Trying to react to the neutral get-up there, but instead Mr. E rolling into the stage. Oh, didn't take a jump, hopefully. All right. Regardless, looking like kind of a reverse of what happened last game. All right, fair. Trying to go for the grab there, but Nam just out of his grasp and able to get another confirm. Trying to go for the quick 50-50 of the vanish. But instead getting him with that dancing blade. Now Mr. E has him on the ledge, and he very well does such a good job on the ledge as we've seen all today. Ooh,
all right.
I'm trying to go for that deep. Oh, my Lord.
Nam with a % lead, but he's got to get that kill.
Mr. E threading the needle here on these edge guards. Barely able to find his way back.
Needles in hand for Nam. Goes for a bouncing fish.
Oh, he's not dead yet. I wonder if that was a bait. I wonder if he air dodged in there knowing he had the right enough space from the ground to get that up air. Oh, he did try to read the air dodge there and get the fair, but just a little bit off the mark.
Now I'm going from coast to coast on the stage, but not getting the grab that he so wanted.
Mr. E fighting his way back into this, too. A very even set, or a very even game so far.
Great spot dodge to avoid the grab, but
That was
up air.
very good. He's air dodging straight down, knowing he's like, hey, you're going to have to commit to this. But instead, retaliating right back, and this is an even game now. Both in their last stock here. All right.
Nice. We're getting the nice little peppering of the needles, which is honestly seasoning is neutral well. I mean, we've seen the bouncing fish come into play as well.
That was actually a very good nair. And getting a lot out of these falling up airs so far. Mr. E adding that into this game plan seems like it's working out for him so far.
I like that little B reverse for positioning and almost getting that back air.
Mr. E knows. He seems like he's so confident in those edge guarding situations when he could potentially lose the entire game.
Bets it all, and he's so good at mixing up those timings, those little micro decisions that he has to make throughout the whole recovery. A lot of options that Lucina possesses, but at the same time.
Oh, trying to go for the ledge trump a little bit too late. Nam able to find his way back. Oh, getting another fair.
Okay. Ooh.
That early up B. Again. It's having such a hard time edge guarding Mr. E right now. But it doesn't matter. Not having a good time or easy time of catching him with that up smash.
Yeah, he just slid on in there and took his game 2. So it's 1-all. We're getting another game 3, man. Does it get any better than this? Like,
I mean, there's been so many game 3s today. So many.
Showing how tight and how close the competition is here today.
I wonder if that's going to be a trend following in the SmashCon as well. And not even just for the level we're seeing, but even the top professionals here in like top 50 PGR.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Mr. E decided to go to Battlefield.
Yep.
I don't disagree with this at all. Those platforms are going to do a very good job of helping him juggle, especially with up tilt being able to shark as well.
And you've seen him before, I mean, do really well in returning back to the stage. These far blast zones, he's been cool and confident on the off stage. A little bit different story when we saw him earlier against Puppe, where Puppe was calling him out every single time with the deep backers, with the fairs as well.
And going for the ledge trap again, but Nam just not falling for it. Seems like he knows every time or buffering that get up when he feels like it's going to come.
Ooh, great call out. Side being through any tech situation.
Or that time getting it, but Nam going straight for that air dodge. I think it's just great reactions on his part.
Ooh.
I don't disagree with that.
Tried to hit him with the tri-state right there.
Catching the jump, knowing that he's been liking to jump from the ledge with nair, or even jumping and air dodging immediately. Oh, really good scoop there. I like the bouncing fish. Great defensive option to get him out of that 50-50. All right, fairing him off stage. And yeah, we may see Nam just go for more ledge traps. He's been going off stage. Hasn't been having that much success in edge guarding.
But maybe the adaptation he needs is just really just
keeping stage control.
Keeping stage control, call him out, and look at the punish he got from just that single grab alone. Another situation, a reset. He jumps again. Nam not catching on this time. Put some pressure with the needles.
Expecting him probably to fall out of drop shield there and that up smash.
Once again, trap situation doesn't get him with the down tilt.
We'll catch him with
and
the
now
last
a reversal.
hit of that nair.
Ooh.
He's not dead yet.
Apparently so.
Wow. All right.
Maybe he was no jump. Maybe he knew the bouncing fish recovery. I don't know. But the bouncing fish that time hooking Mystery. Oh, my goodness. Reeling in that first stock.
And that's no minnow, man.
No, it ain't. And if he reeled in this PGR win, that would be a big deal for Nam.
Definitely.
Michigan definitely pulling it out for their boy. Meanwhile, Tri-State, they already got one representative, but do we get 2 Tri-State sword guys sitting in this top 3? A lot on the line right now here at this Great Cave Offensive. 2 jabs at center stage.
All right, and more fairs, and he's getting needles a really good power shield. That for throwing to the bouncing fish, and expecting him to go to the ledge there, throwing out that that early nair.
Ooh, okay.
Back air, and this is a very tight knit game. Catches the jump with the nair.
Oh, okay. Decides to grab ledge. Crazy clank happened with the needles. But still, Nam has been in the right side of the stage.
Nair.
Tries to break through the wall with a Nair. Mr. E extremely sharp, though. Starting some ledge traps of his own.
Oh, this is so close. Grab some of these fears. Mr. E slowly running away with this game. And it just has him so shook at the ledge he doesn't know what to do.
Short hops happening. Jab. So much could have happened after that. A nice F tilt to set up. Nam, it's looking grim but doable.
Yeah. And up there wasn't going to kill yet, so he might be conditioning for when he does get in that percent to go for that throw.
Single
and
hit
it might
from
be
the
now.
Nair.
It is.
And the throw. And Mr. E
just
playing
tossing him out of this tournament.
Yeah, no, tossing him up. But honestly, we gotta toss up a round of applause for Nam. Doing extremely well, representing for Michigan, getting 4th at this tournament.
Yep.
But right now,